Hello, hello, hello. It's so nice to have you join us this evening. Or if you're watching replay, you know, good gig. You know the stuff. Come on in. Get yourself comfy, cozy, because we're going to be here a little while. This show is typically about 2 hours long, a little bit longer. Silly, but it's fun and it goes fast, and I hope you will join us. What is this show, you say? Well, this is Craft Roulette, episode 281. Who is that old lady, you may ask? I'm Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, your intrepid host of this very show. And we've got a really fun guest tonight, Hat Trick Smith. We'll have to learn more about Hat Trick, but she's a great lady. You're gonna, if you like puns and bad dad jokes, she's full of them, and she's like this fast with them too. So sit back, relax, call a friend, tell them that we've got a show to share with them tonight. If you are joining us tonight because you want to support Hat Trick, and I saw a whole bunch of her friends in the chatter box, well done you. Thank you so much. And if you're coming back because you saw Carrie last week from Whimsy and all that good stuff, we're glad that you came back, because I know we had a bunch, 7 new contributors last week, so hopefully you're back. I hope so. I really do hope so. What is Craft Roulette? The question that rises off the lips of many. What is Craft Roulette? Well, in a nutshell, it is let me get a breath. It is the original ultimate paper crafting card making game show challenge, and we are live almost every Friday night. And when we are here, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes, we adore sharing a space right here for you, because we have a wide world craft table. It's big, and we have lots and lots of seats, and we just saved one for you. So come on in, have a seat. There are lots of things, if you are new to Craft Roulette, there are lots of things, there's lots of traditions and lore that may not make sense. The whole game may not make sense. But if you just kind of ride the tide a little bit, well, it'll start to all come to maybe soon. We hope so. And we have a wonderful Chatterbox, you're my pride and joy. They are great at answering your questions. Very patient. They're very knowledgeable. We've been doing this for over 5 years, and many of them have been with us since the get-go, and they know the ropes. What Craft Roulette isn't? Well, I do not give household tips. I don't give tips on how to minimize your craft stash. And we don't have any teaching plan tonight. We don't have this isn't a process video where we are going to use any particular product or teach a particular technique. I know. Like I said, if you've never been here, this may not make any sense. If you I enjoyed the slideshow before I started blabbing. Those were cards from last week. I thought last week's parameters were some of Mr. Wheel's finest choices. I thought it was a wonderful set of parameters, and Mr. Wheel just got to shine on his great decisions. We're going to talk more about those parameters later on a parade of achievers, because we celebrate a lot around here, but there were 399 cards and 10 videos, which I got to enjoy over the week. Thank you so much for showing us how you made your cards. You're quite the group. You are. I'm just amazed by you all. Let's pull back the curtain on Mr. Producer, our technical genius behind this show. There's that thumb. If his thumb shows up, we've got a show to do. So we're glad for that thumb. We also, do you have any news, anything to say?
Nope.
He's almost has as many words as Mr. Mike. Yep. Not too many. So, but if he were to say something, he might say, we've got the process videos are all done voluntarily by our community, or our culture, as we like to say. And so to celebrate some of those wonderful contributors of process videos, we're going to have a community showcase on the first Saturday of September. It is like at noon to, I don't know, probably 2 or 3. And we have 4 people that we will be featuring, and my co-host will be tonight's guest, Hat Trick Smith. So mark your calendar for that. You can register for prizes over on craftroulette.live under, I always forget this one, something, and then special events.
I'll post it.
He'll post it. So I don't have to remember a single thing except that my teeth are clean. So that's a good thing. I went to the dentist today. That's another story. And then also, while you're over there, there's a World Card Making Day celebration to register for the prizes. And that is going to be on the first Saturday of October from, get a load of this, from about noon till I think probably 6:30 or 7. We have 13 guests that will be joining us on that show. Amanda Stevens will be working with me as we co-host that. And then we have those 13 guests represent 7 different countries. So it truly will be a World Card Making Day event. We're excited to have you guys join us too. This will be our 3rd one. And I think it's just a great afternoon if you're a card maker. If you haven't given us a Vinny, that's what we call a thumbs up. We would appreciate that. And consider subscribing to us and hit that notification button. As you all know, that helps our channel go out to other people that may like our kind of content. Spin sponsors this month. Those 399 cards that were sent in last week will be eligible for prizes. And one of our sponsors this month is This Calls for Confetti. And we'll love confetti around here. And I know she's going to have a few new releases in the next few months. Waffle Flower is giving away a $25 gift certificate. They always have new stuff, and it's always amazing. And Pink and Maine will be giving away a $25 gift certificate as well. Their products are absolutely wonderful as well. Check out their bears. And they also have an advent calendar, I think, that is now available to purchase. So check out those wonderful companies when you are thinking of spending a little money for some new supplies. We appreciate that a lot. You can find discount codes and affiliate links over on craftroulette.live. Associates, spin sponsors, thank you so much. We at Craft Roulette are not sponsored by any of those charming, wonderful companies. We rely on the generosity and kindness of our membership group. There's how you can find out more about us. And in return, they keep us on the air for free, which is fabulous. Thank you so much, everybody. We have 3 new members I want to brag about tonight. We welcome Charmaine, Clarissa Wilson, and Marion Lloyd, who I got to meet at Paperganza. Thank you guys for coming and joining us. There's so much about that kind of membership stuff, but if you go in there to the membership content, go to the menu and just start poking around. You're not going to break anything, and if you do break something, Mr. Producer's right there for you, but I don't think so. He made that whole system up so that you can, pretty foolproof. He sets me out. He says, okay, Mom, go see if you can break it. And I try, and sometimes I get it done, but other times I don't, and he's made it well, so I don't have to. But go over and just check it out. You can learn more about the perks, the levels. You can get a discount for an annual subscription, things like that. We'd appreciate it.
If you break it, just turn it off and turn it back on again, please. Thank you.
Good point. That's the only technical advice I ever give. And it's good. I've given it to smart people too, and they go, "Are you kidding?" And I say, "No, do it." And then they think I'm smart, but I've just learned from the best. We do have Mr. Mike here, and we also have stamps and dies, merchandise, and such over on craftroulette.live. Let's bring on the punster herself from Indiana, Irene Hat Trick Smith. Yay!
Ooh, I get confetti.
We do. We love the confetti around here.
Calls for confetti. There we go.
I know. We love it. We absolutely love it. Welcome back, Hat Trick. This is your second time to the wheel.
It is. I'm hoping Mr. Wheel's not too feisty tonight, but we'll see. We'll see how
I don't know. He was really sweet last week.
He was. He might be saying, okay, I took it too easy on him last week. Let's dial it up a notch. So we'll see. But
all parameters are doable.
That's right. See, I'm not a newbie. I'm aware.
No. And we were on a call the other day together. Mm-hmm. And I was surprised at all the things that you could rattle off that were traditions and folklore about Craft Roulette. And you were saying that well, let's get to that. Let's first find out a little bit about you, Miss Hat Trick.
Sure. So, hi, first of all, thank you so much for having me back. I really appreciate it. It's such an honor always to be on the show. So, thank you. And hello to everybody in the chatter box. It's always great to see you, from this way. So, again, my name is Irene, or better known around here as Hat Trick. I am a card maker and paper crafter. I love to do art journaling and all kinds of things like that. I live in Midwest in Indiana, but we call it Chicagoland because I'm just over the border from Chicago. So,
Okay.
we're corn-fed around here, but not as much. So we're definitely Chicagoland. So let's see. I am on a few wonderful design teams. So I've gotten to play with some of the best products out there on the market, which is really exciting. I have been card making for in earnest since about 2022, roughly, maybe a little earlier, but roughly around that time. I got into it with bullet journaling. I can't talk. Bullet journaling, actually. I had a lot of fun bullet journaling because I like crafts that are both pretty but also functional, because I try to maximize my time as best I can. So if I can make something that feeds the creative monster inside me, but also is something that I can put to good use later, it works. And that's why I turned to cards, because they make people smile, and I'm all about making people smile. So yeah.
That's perfect. That is you in a nutshell.
Thanks.
Absolutely true. Since 2022.
Yep, in earnest, at least. I mean, I dabbled before. I was looking for the very first card I made, and I found a picture of it. I might share it in the group just because it's interesting. Let's just put it that way. But it's the very first card I made, and you know what? We all have to start somewhere, and I can see some growth. Let's just put it that way. I
have the first card I made at a Close My Heart party.
Oh,
Lenny
really?
Lamb in gold embossing powder with corners cut with decal scissors or something, and it's bad.
No kidding.
It's real bad.
Is
But
that a good crime?
it's like one layer too. It's not even a card. It's just a card front.
Well,
And
we all start somewhere.
We didn't even know it was an A2. We just called it a card. It wasn't a card.
Things have
But
changed.
it was, and it was a wood stamp, and
Oh, wow.
it was
That's
at a
amazing.
party. It was fun though, and it got me hooked.
Card making it speaks to your soul. There's just something about it. And
Little things.
yeah, it really is.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
sweet little things.
Mhm.
Well, we'll get more time to be chatting when we get our crafting together here. But I know you've been around. You're a great supporter of Craft Roulette. You are. You're just an amazing. If I could clone you, I would clone you. But
That's so sweet. Likewise.
even so, I wondered, do you have anything you want to ask?
Well, a couple marbles have fallen out of my head now and then, so I might need a refresher, Miss Mary. Can you just tell me, please, what exactly is Craft Roulette?
Oh, did someone say, what is Craft Roulette? Chatterbox, Hat Trick, you're brilliant. Mr. Producer, roll that beautiful what is Craft Roulette footage, please. We'll be right back.
Did somebody ask what Craft Roulette is?
In a nutshell, Craft Roulette is a live paper crafts challenge show where the goal is to complete a project that has been randomly selected by the spin of a wheel, and everyone is invited to play along. There are 4 categories we spin for: project, colors, element, and random. The wheel has 24 spots to land on, but the spot it lands on might not always be a parameter. It could be a special, like guest's choice, a vetoed parameter, or other fun surprises. When you add the infinite creativity of our community and try and calculate the possible options, square the fun, carry the glitter, divide by the imagination, you end up with a near limitless amount of possible projects. Whoa. We invite a special guest on each week to share their unique spin on our challenge. If you'd like to participate, you don't have to create live with us. You can sit back and enjoy the show. Once the episode airs, you have around 50 hours to finish your own project using the same 4 parameters from this episode and submit, so don't delay too long. After your project is ready, take a photo and head over to our website. Use the Submit Contribution form to officially contribute. The form is open to the public and no membership is required. Everyone who contributes will be featured on our website, included in the next episode slideshow, and automatically entered into the next giveaway. When you visit www.craftroulette.live, you'll find all of our past episodes along with their contribution gallery, the current wheel parameters, info on how to participate, a calendar of upcoming guests, links to our spin sponsors, contact and prize claim forms, our shop, and a huge membership platform. But more on that later. And that's Craft Roulette. If you like what we do, please subscribe, like the video, and share it with your crafty friends who might enjoy it too.
Everyone is invited to join in the fun.
We like to celebrate around here, so before we spin for this week's set of parameters, we're going to look back at last week one last time and highlight some of our community's achievements. And now, back to the show.
It's fun reading your comments in there about your first cards. It's kind of cute. I'll get Lenny Lamb's picture and take it and put it over on our Facebook group, which is Craft Roulette Show. You can join us. It's private, but you have to answer some questions. But do that, and then you'll automatically be let in. 399 contributions based on the 4 parameters we got last week. Look at you people all over the world. That's our worldwide craft table right there. There's plenty of room. See what I mean? We've got plenty of room for others. 2 in the Caribbean. Nice. That was my card. The parameters were thinking of you for Project Hometown Colors, which turned out to be so interesting. If you haven't gone to the gallery, it's really delightful seeing what people thought about their hometown colors. Cup or glass, one of my favorites because it's so versatile and everybody can do that with some kind of cup or something. And add a doodle. I love a good doodle. Oodles and oodles of doodles and doodles. That was my card. It was really fun to make. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I did. Carrie Lee was our guest. She is back for the second time, and she handled that like a champ. I was pretty amazed. I looked up and went, whoa, look at all that beautiful fall colors that she's got. She just didn't have any trouble at all. Why would you? Because those were great parameters. All parameters are doable. Her little doodle was the steam, which we did get a lot of in the gallery. Smart move, though. Really, really cute. Carrie, thank you so much for joining us. And thank you guys for subscribing to her channel. It got her to 1,000. She was so touched. And I hope y'all are going to go visit her on her channel and also over on Whimsy's channel where she is live every week. Thanks, Carrie Lee. All right, we're going to bring in Hat Trick because we're going to do the Parade of Achievers. And that's time that we get to recognize some of the special moments in our contributors' lives, including Mug Club. We didn't have any Mug Clubbers this week, but I just mailed out a whole bunch of Mug Club stamps yesterday. We have 7 first-timers to celebrate. Some major milestone achievers, and that's like when they've sent in 25, 75 cards, 25, 50, 75, etc. If you haven't been here, get ready for how many cards the leading ladies have sent in. It is staggering. And then I think there's a new person for Club 52. I'm not too worried about it because they don't get anything. So we'll be ready with open arms of nothing once again. This is on a timer. It keeps us on a short leash. So if you give me a chance to say their name, where they're from, and or how many cards they've sent in, then you have about 2 seconds. I know that's a big order, isn't it?
Yeah, I can keep it brief.
It's not easy. And here we go, welcoming in the first timers. 7. Now, where did these folks come from? Please tell us if you're back. We are so glad to have you. Charmaine, who is also a new member. That's like she's a new card maker too. It's for her sister.
Wow, it's so sporty.
Mary from Michigan.
I love the blue. That's a really pretty color.
Pretty? And it is. Beautiful Grandma, number 4.
Oh, you can see right through it. I love it.
Yeah, that was on the member show. Georgianne Manning from Idaho. That's
I
really
love
pretty.
this stack of books. Wow.
Nice dice.
Mm-hmm.
Alaya A. from Winnipeg, Canada.
Is it a hedgie or porcupine?
Well, at least a bunny.
Yes.
Mary Jo Team Teal from Michigan.
All right, repping Team Teal.
Vicky S. from Texas. Isn't that elaborate?
Oh, wow. Nice job, Vicky.
Well done. Lots of styles. I love it. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you had that moment where you said, I made that, and smiled. For major milestone achievers, Ruth from the UK.
It's so pretty.
Well, Christy Tips, 50 cards. Well done.
Love All and Create. Great stamp.
Peggy I, 50 cards. She doodled the steam or the
Girl.
coffee stuff.
So smart.
Whipped cream. Laura Latham from Ohio, 50 cards.
That's so cute.
I love the colors.
Mhm.
Pamela M, 50 cards.
That's a
Orange.
message. Mm-hmm.
Creating with Joy, California, 75.
Wow, that's so intricate.
I know. And she doodled the little white things in background.
Nice.
Lisa Johnson from Oklahoma, 75. Very cute.
Mm-hmm.
Carrie Millar, Australia, 125.
Oh, with a doily, let's check you out.
Alyssa Howard Beachcomber Noni has a video, 125, I think I saw.
Mhm.
Ronnie, 150. Well
Ooh,
done.
look at the texture. Wow.
Very artsy.
Mhm.
Rebecca Feltner has 200. Congratulations. She also has a video.
Congrats. Amazing.
It's so cute. It was cute to watch her make the video too because it's such a cute card. Well done all. Our leading ladies this week, Smurf Murphy, 241. I cased that card.
You did.
Jackie Jackpot Muller, 242.
Congrats, Jackie. That's beautiful.
I love her Christmas video.
Mhm.
Kathy Herring, it makes me laugh still today, 245. 5K, now 6K Lamone, 248.
I saw that video today.
I saw that video too. Card Monkey Jarvis, welcome to the 7.0 Club. And 258 cards. She just turned
Wow.
70.
Oh, that's amazing. Happy birthday.
Well done, you guys. Vicky, I think you're on there. We just had a little mix up in the programming. Welcome to Club 52, Patty R in California. 52
Yay.
cards. That's a
52
year's
cards.
worth of cards. They don't have to be consecutive, but you can. And many
Mhm.
have.
Well done, everybody. Awesome
Yeah.
job.
And what did you used like a London
I did. I
a
used
London phone box.
yes, exactly. Oh, I just dropped it, but yeah, that was my card.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Look at that.
I got inspired by Hometown and decided that a lot of my favorite characters are from the UK and many live in London, so I'd also throw that parameter in there. My unspoken fifth parameter.
Yeah, we always have those.
Of course.
But you actually were from Greece.
I
You were
was.
born and raised in Greece until you were 5?
Well, I was born here actually.
Oh, okay.
When I was 6 months old, my dad's 100% Greek. So my parents moved to Greece. My mom's American, but she ended up way more Greek than my dad. She spoke the language better and everything. So nobody knows, like nobody believes that she's not Greek. It's pretty funny. But
that's funny, yeah.
yeah, so we
Rosemary.
moved to Greece and lived there till I was 5 or 6, and yeah, and then came back. So that was my first language. That was I came here with a very thick accent and had to learn the language and all that good stuff. So yeah, it was kind of a blur to be honest. I think I
Yeah.
put energy
Yeah,
into
you were
learning.
young.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
pretty. But
Yeah, but you could have done, was it Athens? Or were you in the country or?
we lived on an island for a time called Amorgo. It's the island where my dad grew up, and then we
Sounds
moved to
big.
Athens, and we lived in a flat in Athens. Yeah,
Wow.
for a time. And one of my, so I only have snippets of memories basically, but the one memory I have of the apartment is falling up the stairs, not down. Of course. Why would I fall down the stairs? I fell up the stairs
Atta
because
girl.
yeah,
Did you
I can't
fall
do
up
anything
many?
else.
Or was it just a couple?
I remember I was like maybe, I don't know, 3 years old or something. And I
Oh.
went to step and I missed it and I fell up 2 more steps. It was the coolest thing. But I remember even at that young age thinking, did I really just do that? Who on earth, who does that? So I think that set the stage for my life basically. So
Tomato says she has fallen upstairs.
okay, thank you.
yeah.
Not just me.
Yeah,
Not
you just
me.
kind of don't lift your foot high enough sometimes.
think
Well,
that's
I'm
what
glad
it
you
is.
didn't get hurt. That's
No,
good.
no, just my pride. So,
Well, baby pride.
yeah, exactly.
Well, that is going to close out last week. I loved it. I really did think everybody did a great job, and I really did enjoy. I like that Mr. Producer has made the form so that you can tell stories in your descriptions.
Mhm.
And so there were some backstories that were very touching. And thank you for sharing those. They're just very nice things to read and get to know you better through. So I like it. It's a precious time.
It
Card
is.
making. It is for soft-hearted people, I'm pretty sure.
I think so. I agree.
I think it's time to talk parameters. I wonder what that
Okay.
is in Greek.
That I don't know, actually.
Why did I
Your mom
even
might
care?
She might tell us, but I do not know.
We need to phone your mom.
Yes, I need to phone a mom.
Phone a mom. Well, we are going to be spinning for Project Colors, Element, and Random here in just a few seconds. But first, we will be taking vetoes off the board. That means our member, which happens because our members vote on polls each week when they want to. And remember, and they take one of those, whoever gets the most is vetoed for the week. And that means the Mr. Wheel cannot make us use that parameter. So for Project, what did the members vote off? A2, never. A9, baby card or fun fold. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes, we have a tie between A9 and baby card.
My goodness.
Tiebreaker is our guest. So, do you want to make friends?
I do want to make some friends. I mean, I have plenty of friends in the chatterbox, but I could always use one more, or two more, or 1,000 more. So,
or maybe 9 more, A9 more.
A9, maybe A9 more. Yes. All right, let's nix A9. Let's just come on, right on out of there.
There it is. And you didn't like A9 anyway, so
No, I wasn't a big fan.
You're not just being a politician.
No, it's true. I voted for it as well, and not because I don't want to do it. I'm okay with it actually, because I have some stamps specifically that are large.
They're big. Yeah.
Yeah. Like Colorado Craft has great stamps for A9 size cards, so I'd like to tackle it. Just maybe not when I'm on the show. So.
Fair enough. That's true. That's fair enough. So A9 is off for the night. That doesn't mean that you can't make an A9 if we land on something that lets you make an A9. Such as if we got Dude's card, you could still make it an A9. Yeah.
Absolutely.
For colors, what did the members vote off? We'll get it someday, Smurf. Summer desserts. I have never seen this group ever turn down food and not and say no to food, but they did this week. So summer desserts is off the board for this week. For Element, what did they say no thank you to?
They might be looking.
We always talk about food.
We're looking forward to the fall desserts. Some pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin. Yeah, it's already thinking. Ooh, this is close too.
Ooh, close one.
Sleeping is off the board for tonight. Now, if we get food and you want to have somebody dreaming about food while they're sleeping, you still can, but you don't have to. And for random, what are we looking at tonight for off the board? Feather is taking the quick lead. Feather it is with almost half the votes. Feather
Okay.
I don't know. It's I don't know.
I thought about Feather, and I figured I have some pretty funny chicken stamps that I would love to use.
Oh, there you go.
So, you know, birds and things like that. That's how I would.
Chickens, birds, mattresses.
Oh, true. Pillows. Yeah.
Techniques, little quills, making, I don't know, feathering out ink on the edges. Ooh.
Some Farrah feathered hair. I mean, it could be. Exactly.
Right.
Absolutely. There's lots of ways to do feather, but we don't have to do it tonight if we don't want to. So
Nope. It's off the board. This is your chance.
Ooh.
Now, you are a member, so you had a chance to vote, and then you're a tiebreaker, so you are getting lots of power here. What would you like to veto if you want to veto something?
So when I saw the parameters this week, or the vetoed possibilities, I went, I think I'm getting a freebie. So I had a feeling A9 was going to be on the board. So I didn't expect it to be a tie, but I had a feeling I might get that kind of as a freebie. So I had that written down. But I'm going to go with number 8, purse card.
Equally such a villain.
I know.
An A9 purse card would, I think we'd probably lose all of our voters. All our members would just resign and just say, I don't care about this show anymore. I'm not going to make an A9 purse card.
Never. Not possible. You can't get rid of us even if you try. It's not happening. Even A9
with feathers. And ancient colors. It would be like, these things would, and a paperclip. Then it would just be, curtains for Craft Roulette. Okay, well, that's fine. You've got, that's what you want. That's what you get. Now, if we land on number 1, you get to choose off that column a parameter in each column. So, what would you like if we end up on number 1 for project?
So if I had my druthers, I would pick number 20, card for a nerd like me. I got lots of nerdy friends and I got lots of nerdy fandom friends. So yeah, definitely card for a nerd.
Yeah, it's a fun one. I like it. I like it. I'm not sure what I do, but I like it. 4 colors. Would you pick ancient?
You know, I would be tempted because I actually like ancient colors. I like
Grease.
I'm getting more into the grungy look and I think it's kind of fun. So but I'm not. I'm going to go with number 4, Sunny Day, because it makes me happy and optimistic and positive, and plus it gives me a chance to use more orange.
There you go, Team Orange.
Right.
And then for element,
okay, this one might lose me some of those friends I got back, but I'm gonna go with number 2, rhymes with ack.
That isn't one that people adore.
I love words.
Yeah.
So I have to go with the
not. What do you think you'd use?
Well, the simple one, if I'm doing simple, would be something black.
Black?
Yeah.
Mr. Producer, I don't think you can hear it, but he's just quacking our quack button over there just nonstop.
Good quack, absolutely. We could all just quack up while we do this. Why not? But I think there's a lot of possibility with rhymes with ack, so I think so. I would like to do that one.
It would be fun to see how many you could do with ack.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You could do artist trading cards with rhymes with ack and do a whole series of them.
Well, challenge accepted.
Thank you. I love it when somebody actually thinks I have an idea that's good. That's fun.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Thank
I like
you.
that idea.
And for random, what would you like?
So for random, originally last week I was thinking I would pick Scribble, number 3, but we just did Doodle. Yeah. So I think I'm going to switch it up and I'm going to do number 12, Edge Distress.
There's that grunge again.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Bringing it in just a little bit.
Yeah, I'm seeing where you're going with this. And I would have taken Scribble off if I had seen it. So can we agree that if we get Scribble, I'll take it off? We'll spin again. Because that's too much like Doodle.
I mean, there's still lots of times to do it, but I'm cool.
Yeah, we'll just spin again.
Okay.
So let's give him a warm up. I think we'd have fun making any of those cards.
Absolutely.
Even ack.
Even ack.
For project.
All right.
You could make one with Zac Efron.
There you go.
They have a fandom thing on him. 4x6 card. I like that size.
Okay.
A little bigger, but fine.
4
For colors, we won't get summer desserts. Will we get a sunny day with some summer desserts? Coffee aisle.
Oh.
Coffee aisle. Okay. That's very colorful. For element, Folgers, Maxwell House. 21. From a tree. We are going to talk about each one of these in just a minute and dissect it to pieces. And for random, how are you guys doing? You liking it?
I'm into it.
Outside the line. Cynthia Sharp's favorite parameter.
Interesting. Okay.
I like it too.
Yeah. That is good.
Nothing that it jumps out. This is one of those that you don't have anything just jumping out at you. But I'm going to give you a chance to get your wits together. And maybe you can think of something that comes from a tree that rhymes with ack. You just never know.
Ooh,
And
maybe
while I give my speech,
like a
I can't
snack.
think of anything.
A snack.
An apple snack.
Exactly.
So this is my speech. This is a challenge. We love to have you join us. It's an opportunity for you to just go, well, I'm just going to jump in and try this doggone thing. And if you haven't joined us in a while, welcome back. We would love to have you. If this is your first time, we'd love to have you. If this is your 200. And where is Ellen? She's like way up there in the stratosphere on the 200s. Keep them coming. Just keep them coming. We consider this your art project. Like I said at the beginning of the show, we're not going to tell you what to make or what products to use. We're just throwing you in the deep end, giving you those 4 floaties and say, make something, doggone it. We just want to see your artistic expression. Have some fun. So that at the end of the time that you have your craft time, you look at it and go, I made that. That's pretty cool. I like that very much. The parameters do all 4 need to be included in your project. It is a card project. They do need to be justified. You can't redefine things as you put those in. So like from a tree, it would be hard to put like a crystal glass in it and say, well, I have crystal glasses in. Well, maybe not actually. If you had a crystal tree as a decor or something, you could have. Anyway, I digress. You can't redefine things, but you do need to include them all and tell us about it, how you justified your choices. They can be your focal point or just quietly snuck in or anywhere in between. You can take each one of those parameters and literally interpret it, such as HEY Google. That's one of my favorites. Show me a coffee aisle, and HEY Google will give you a coffee aisle to look at, and you will see all sorts of colors. And maybe that will help you decide what you want your from the tree to be. Maybe you just want maybe you want spilled coffee and you want to make all brown because you want grunge. Maybe you want to, maybe your coffee aisle will be at Starbucks and it'll be all browns and greens. I don't know. It's up to you. This is yours. This is yours. We're letting you do it. It can be very fancy, very simple. You can have a simple card that has, which usually I make, with some pretty papers, a few stamps, a sentiment, and maybe a little twist or something, but very simple. Or they can be very interpreted or highly interactive, like the box cards and the light up cards and the fall down cards and the explosion cards and all those wonderful things, but they do need to be 4x6, so that may pull you in just a little bit. We do let people from all ages, walks of life, and interest be a part of this challenge, and it does need to be handcrafted and family friendly, so I don't blush when I see it in the gallery. Deadline is Sunday night at midnight and Central Daylight Time, unless you remember, then you have till Thursday. All parameters are doable. What do you think?
I'm ready.
You're ready?
Well, I'm ready to talk
tell
about.
Tell me what to do. Okay, so 4x6 is just a little bit bigger than it's a quarter of an inch smaller than an A2 and a half an inch bigger than an A2. So it's just almost an A2.
Yes, I think it's common in the UK, isn't it, or in Australia too? I think.
I don't know.
I don't. It's an A something size card. Maybe one of our UK friends can tell me, but I'm pretty sure it's more of a.
That's in Card Calc.
Oh, probably.
Might be. I don't know if that's in the Card Calc app or not. But I like the 4x6. And then you have a choice if you're going to make it landscape or profile too. So you have a whole, it does have quite a bit of variance if you just twist it 90 degrees. Coffee aisle. Are you a coffee drinker? Maybe. I didn't think so.
I'm not.
Coffee aisle could also have cups and mugs and coffee makers and filters. Maybe we'll get some filters. That's the color parameter, but a lot of times we pull that idea into an image as well. So it's okay, but it is just a color parameter.
True.
So what are you seeing in your well-kissed mind?
Well, for the coffee aisle, I usually find tea in that aisle too. So there's lots of different colors for tea.
Celestial seasoning.
Exactly. That's where exactly.
Yeah.
Lots of different colors. But I think I might go ahead and lean into the coffee aisle though and stick with a brown tone. And maybe I don't know. I said grunge and now it's kind of in my head. So
Yeah.
I might go grungy tonight. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might.
And from a tree could be brown too. So you may be onto something.
I think so.
There's lots of things from trees. There's animals.
Mm-hmm.
There's
True.
fruit. There's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
There's insects.
Oh, also good point. Bark,
Mhm.
there's roots,
Mhm.
there's
Flowers.
there's like rays of sunlight because you see it
Mhm.
come through the trees.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's paper.
There's paper. Look at you. There's leaves. If you make it from paper,
Mm-hmm.
you got it made. You can do this. There are some papers made from other things, but they all have some sort of tree base, I think, cellulose in them.
True.
But
Yeah.
there's some that have rayon and with
Mhm.
your paper insider has all sorts of funny, interesting things that they had added.
They
But
do.
I bet they all have. We'd have to. Where's Ty, the paper guy, when you need him? Do they all have wood pulp?
Oh, that's a good question.
I've made paper from dryer lint.
Have you really?
Yeah,
It's fascinating. I'm going to need to pick your brain a little bit more about that. That's just really neat.
it was a long time ago. Birds,
Yeah,
Christmas
feathers.
ornaments,
Eggs.
Fungus, yeah.
Oh, fungus. Yeah, that's true.
fungus,
Lots of
lumber. So if you wanted to do a doghouse or a house, squirrels. You can do animals like that.
Sure could.
Maple syrup, Lori Fall, give your brain a kiss.
Peanut butter. To go
Peanut.
right because it's made from peanuts. Or no, never mind.
Peanuts are
I'm
legumes.
thinking nuts are from trees. No, that's not right. Never mind.
There are tree nuts, but that's a
Yes,
legume,
that's
I
not it.
believe. Yeah. Chocolate, cocoa
Mhm.
trees.
Oh yeah, true. Mm-hmm.
So if you want to bring on the chocolate, you can. Anything wooden spoons.
Mm-hmm.
Mistletoe is a fungus that is on a tree. Bears in a tree, Christmas ornaments, beetles. Boy, you guys are hot. Acorns. This would be great for fall too.
Treehouse.
A tree house, almond
Ox-
butter, palm trees. Yeah. So
Yeah.
think of different areas too for trees.
A fire. Says we're on fire, but a fire from a tree.
That was pretty darn good. I think Indiana has the most different kinds of trees in the United States. Is that
Was
true?
it really?
Do you know
I
that?
didn't know that. No, I didn't
I
know.
heard that once. It could be a lie. But
I'm curious now. I might have to,
yeah.
ask me.
Tarzan?
Yeah. Tarzan.
Tarzan! Get Tarzan!
That's a good one.
Oh my gosh. So, okay. Well, we're going to have fun. We're going to have a variety. We'll have so many things to do. Yep. Rebecca Griffin. Celestial Seasoning has that sleepy time bear.
Mhm.
You're just saying that's not a bad idea.
True.
I do like a sleepy time bear, and I do have I could use my dust bunnies. Dust bunnies don't come in trees, but I could use their bed.
You
I haven't
could.
used that in a long time.
It is a wooden bed. Mm-hmm.
We're good. And then outside the line, not too hard to do.
I think that's pretty straightforward. Yeah, you can just pretty much do anything right outside. If I tried to color, I'm sure I would get something outside the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty
Absolutely.
straightforward.
But you could also use outside the lines of the card.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe if you have a partial image or something like that.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause you could always, like, even if it's a floral or something, have a leaf hanging off the edge of the card or something like that. Yeah, that could definitely work. Absolutely.
You could also off register stamp.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
was
Try
thinking
to
maybe-
stamp with blocks instead of your
No,
positioner. Ooh.
that's a great idea because I
Or
would
with
definitely.
your non-dominant hand.
I feel like
That
that
would
should be a parameter on
That'd
its
be
own.
hard. Yeah, no, that sounds mean. All right, well, if you've got some ideas, sounds like you got a lot. You guys have a lot.
They're all geniuses.
They are geniuses, crafting geniuses. I think we'll watch something and come back in a few minutes and try to knock out a card. What do you think?
All right, let's do this. I'm ready.
Okay, thank you for all your suggestions. We'll be right back, ready to go.
Okay, see you in a minute.
Oh, fireman. Hey, Cool Mary here. You might remember me from my breakthrough role, the In Review infomercial. While normal me and the special guest are gathering their supplies, let me take this opportunity to tell you about our stamp set, our die set. Whoa. Let me, Cool Mary, show you what you can do with them. Tubular. Whoa! Gnarly. Yes, you can order these off our web shop. Every purchase helps support our shows, and in return, you can be like me, Cool Mary. Once upon a time, in a land of glitter and glue, there was Mary, who had lost her crafting mojo. Desperate, she called the one person who could help. Doc! Mary asked for one of Doc's brilliant inventions to save the day. Doc sprang into action, her lab a whirlwind of creativity. With a cry of, "Great Scott!" Doc unveiled her masterpiece, the Craft Roulette Creative Companion. She called Mary, and with a touch of movie magic, handed over the book. Mary was stunned. The book was incredible! Out of nowhere, Biff appeared to cause trouble.
Give me that book, blockhead!
A flurry of stamps sent him packing. Mary quickly explained the wonders of the book, showing its many secrets. The Craft Roulette Creative Companion is a project sketchbook designed to accompany creators along their journey through Craft Roulette's weekly challenge and its many adventures. Use it as a project planner, an idea bank, as a journal, or any combination of the three. Each spread has room to record all the essentials of the Craft Roulette challenge. There are 100 spreads in each book, plus some extra room to sketch and make notes. The Craft Roulette Creative Companion is a collaboration with Trinity Stamps. To get yours, check out the video description for more information.
Mary, let's get back to the craft.
I had lots of ads. That was fun. I had so much time. I feel like I could have taken a nap with all those ads. Yep. Irene is back.
She is. Hello.
How are you doing? What are you thinking of?
Well, I did not anticipate going this direction at all, but the 4x6 card led me there. So I actually have this pack of, it's a card pack from 3/4 Designs, and it's a 6x4 card pack. So I thought, you know what? Let's maybe give this a try. I just opened it. I've not even opened it yet. So this was my first time looking through it. But there are a lot of panels in here that are wood. So I thought,
Well, how smart.
yeah,
That's a really good idea. Some wood back paper.
yeah, absolutely. So that way I might still pull something else in. Actually, I just had another idea, so I might pull something else in. But I think I'm gonna do with these because it even has these fun cutouts and everything. So I don't know, first time using this card kit, so we'll see. I'm not sure where it's going, but it's gonna be a fun journey getting there.
Atta girl.
That's right.
Just take those 4 floaties and go with it.
Exactly.
Well, I've got my 4x6 card.
Okay.
And I'm not sure what else to do with it, but it's going to most likely be a little scene card. My coffee aisle colors have not yet been chosen, even though I had all that time. I've got my Dust Bunny bed, which is a wood post bed, and I've got from Trinity that I've used so many times. And then I have a little sleepy bear for celestial seasoning, like Rebecca suggested. So he's going to be getting ready for bed, that little guy. And I think I should be able to, I don't know if I can make a hat for him or not, but I'm going to try a hat trick. So
great. That is great. I appreciate that. And that is a perfect example of how we didn't have to use sleep or sleeping, but you can. So
that's right. Maybe that was just what I was thinking deep in my soul.
There you go. See? That's awesome.
And I just go with the crowd. I just take whatever they said was a good idea and go with it.
Well, I've found
they're smart.
Yeah, exactly. They're usually quite right. So that's probably a good idea. They know what they're talking about. There's some smarties in that group.
Real smart. I am looking up celestial seasoning so I can see a box.
There's even sentiments
Sleepy
in this
time. I remember sitting around my parents' house with my brother and one of his friends talking about the the profundities that they had written on the celestial seasoning box and what we thought of them. Gosh, that was a long time ago. That was probably 60 years ago.
Oh, wow.
It was silly. Okay, here's the guy. Here we go.
Okay.
So,
there's lots of colors in those.
Looky there. Yeah, so we've got a light yellow. We've got green.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a red hat, some blue. Oh, he's got a little fire going. I could make a little fire.
Perfect.
And he's got a kitty and a tea. Okay, I don't have to put all those things in, but I'm just looking for colors. So I think we've got a yellow green. I'm sorry, you can't really see that. Yellow green, a yellow, a light blue, and of course some brown for coffee.
Nice.
And bears. Okay, now here's my problem. I'm a little nervous tonight.
Oh.
I don't get nervous. And I'm a little nervous. You know why?
Why is that?
Because you make 15-minute cards. Girl.
I decided, how can I take card making and make it harder? So, no, I'm kidding. It's okay. So 15-minute cards. I promise it's just a goal. As Jen Gross would say, it is just a goal. It's not a requirement. If we can make it, we make it. If we can't, we can't. It's okay. So should I describe it, since I'm sure people are like, what are you talking about?
Please.
Okay. So I decided randomly one day that I was going to turn one thing that I've tried to do before, which was make a card in 15 minutes, into a series. So I go live every Monday with a crafty friend, and different crafty friends all the time. Every week is somebody new. And we do our best to make a card in 15 minutes based on one theme for the week. So unlike Craft Roulette, we know what we can think of our cards ahead of time, because we know what the is based on a poll that's in my Facebook group that people vote on. So they can decide essentially what it is that we might want to make. And people play along with us, which is great. But we do challenge ourselves to make that card in 15 minutes. We can pull the supplies for it. We can pull any papers that we want to use, any product we want to use. We just can't prep anything. So you can have a card base ready, but you can't can't like color anything in advance unless it's something that you normally would have colored already. Like I tend to have a lot of sentiments ready to go. And so something like that, sure, you might have something like that ready. But in general, most things aren't ready, and we just kind of do it on the fly and see if we can make it happen in 15 minutes. So we take turns. One of us goes first, and then we take a break and we share the cards that people share in the Facebook group, which is really great. People have been playing along, and it's so much fun. And oh my gosh, the inspiration I'm getting from the people, it's just like the inspiration I get from the chatterbox and everybody in Craft Roulette. It's amazing to see so much. So it's really fun. We're actually getting better at crafting. Yeah. Oh yes, thank you. I know I've seen you chatting, so that was really great.
I'm usually watching when I'm doing something else, but so I don't chat, but I enjoy watching. And Amanda was on last week.
She was. She's amazing.
With a guest.
That's right.
You guys were getting deep.
They were amazing. Like they crafted so quickly. I was just floored. And they did it in one same space too. I mean, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, they did an amazing job. That was really fun. And because Gloria was visiting in California and got to swing by and say hi to Amanda. So I
saw. I'm already out of the line. Yay! Pressure's off on that one. Parameter check. She also, Gloria Davis, who is our statistician on Craft Roulette, also hung out with another one of our Craft Roulette friends, Gwen Simmons. So she was on a Craft Roulette tour.
She was. Paper Ganza got her fiending for more crafty friends.
I think so. And you were at Paper Ganza. Paper Ganza was our live event that we had in July, and you were there in fine form.
I was over the moon happy. So it was an incredible experience. And I know there were some people who wanted to go and weren't able to make it. So I'm so sorry, but hopefully you can make it to another one. But it was a great time. I am so grateful to you and to everybody who put the effort in to make it what it was. Cause just, wow. I'm comfortable speaking for the group when I say just wow. Or should I say
whoa? We have the spokesman here. That's okay. We appreciate it.
It was amazing. It was so much fun. And the sense of just family and community and, sharing like-minded opinions about, crafting and making things and learning new things and having the sponsors there and the classes that just everything. I cannot say enough things. It blew my mind.
Oh,
it really
thank you.
It was amazing.
Fun.
Thank you.
It was fun.
I can only imagine the Herculean task it took to put it together. So thank you.
Lots of people working hard.
Yeah, for sure.
And I was hardly working. It was awesome.
Incredible. Just incredible. Yeah, I loved it. And I hope that we get a chance to do it again because it was phenomenal. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
There's talk.
I've heard some things here and there, but I'm just gonna hope. I'm just gonna stay open.
There you go. Yeah, there's talk, and then we were supposed to have a call this week, and I was holding little LD, so we didn't do it because I was holding the baby. I was holding my little grandson. He was sleeping. He was too darling. And so we didn't do the call, but yeah, so
little cute.
That was a worthy cause. It was a worthy cause to miss, though.
Oh, absolutely. Congrats again on the new grandson.
Oh, thank you. He is just a little doll.
Which grandson was that?
That's LD, and that was the day after I had spent the day with JD. Everybody can have 2 pieces of chocolate. Such a good time.
JD's the reason I might need to get some more stretchy pants. No,
I know when you were on your show Monday and you mentioned stretchy pants, and I thought, that's not a normal thought for most people. to think about, to say, oh, I got to use my stretchy pants to get this idea.
That's true. That becomes your norm when you're a fan of Craft Roulette. That's just how it works. I am wearing my stretchy pants right now because I know the gig. I know the deal.
Are there anything? Is there any other pants? So I have on these nylon stretchy pants right now, and I was walking up the steps, not falling up the steps, but I was walking up the steps.
That's how you should do it. So.
I should, but every once in a while, a good fall up the steps may be invigorating.
There you go.
But I kept hearing this noise. Swish, swish, swish. And I thought, is the dishwasher on? Why is the dishwasher on? I know for a fact that dishwasher's not full. And I kept thinking, what is that noise? But it was my pants.
Oh my gosh. It's your pants. I love it. That's great. I have a pair of pants that does that.
Swishing away.
Noises. Yep.
Yeah.
That's
kind of like having the grocery store cart that squeaks.
Mm-hmm.
You just have a little more entertainment with those.
You're just warning people that you're coming. You're like, I'm walking in the road. Here I go. Giving them enough notice.
Watch out, I fall up steps.
That's right.
Beware, beware.
Right. I still can't believe I did that. I think about that.
I can, because those steps for a 3-year-old are really high. And you have to get your foot high enough to go to the next step. And you're just, if you had to do that with an adult size step up, it would be like stepping up on the back of a couch. And I would definitely fall up if I tried to do that. So don't be too hard on yourself.
You make a very valid point. That is quite true.
Thank you. I like being valid.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I like my parking validated, and I like my ideas validated.
You're so silly. I love it.
Oh my goodness. Well, I know Sue Small Crider wondered what kind of punishment we might have with your puns tonight.
That is the question. That is the question. It has to happen naturally. I can't build it up.
Right.
True. It shows up. It shows up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I usually find a reason to slip one in here and there.
I'd be disappointed. I know. Yeah.
They're just
comes
fun.
out.
It does. It just comes out.
That's probably why you had no trouble. Maybe you had trouble, but you were able to learn English because you just had that part of your brain for language.
Maybe. My mom, I've wondered about this before because my mom actually, if her life had taken a different path, she was joining the CIA, I want to say, or the FBI, but something like that as an interpreter.
Wow.
And she has quite the gift for languages, which is also why she learned Greek in 3 months. But I wondered if maybe she passed that on. Maybe that's what happened. Or is it that I had to focus and concentrate so hard on learning, English that I just kind of fell in love with the language. And maybe that's why. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's kind of a mysterious thing for my little brain that doesn't get it at all.
Oh, you are so good with the puns. What are you talking about? You're great.
But not language, not other languages.
Okay.
All right. I can hold my own with English. But you'd think so. I've been speaking it a long time.
You're somewhat familiar with it, right?
A little bit.
I just think language is amazing, and the English language, of course, is incredible. But every language has its own unique and interesting elements that I just think is worthy of being celebrated.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of word games in my world.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, that's a pretty red you're using, or is it orange?
It's a red-orange. It says it's red, but it looks like a red-orange to me.
Yeah, it's pretty. I like it.
Well, of course, because you're Team Orange.
I am Team Orange. I'm a ride or die Team Orange.
Make sure you push up and to the right.
So Lauren Skelton asks, where do all these aliases come from? Hat trick Artemis made. Is that your real name, Irene Smith? Inquiring minds want to know. Now, here's a funny story, too, because you were at an event with Chelsea Comer, our glitter bubble.
Yes.
And, and there was a guest there that kept, how'd that go down? She was saying...
So I won't call her out unless she calls herself out in the group. She was a doll. Like she just made my day. It was the sweetest thing. We were at Inky Escape earlier this year, and we were watching Craft Roulette, as one will do on a Friday, and we were watching it as a group, which was really fun to do, by the way. And
I highly advise it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Group watching is great. It's a good time. So we were watching it at Inky Escape, which was the event for Inky Stamper. And I can't remember if we were, I think it was just after the show. One of the people there, one of the ladies there, was being very, very kind and saying that she just loves Hat Trick. I think you mentioned me. I think that's what it was on the show for something. I can't remember what, but you'd mentioned me. Maybe a question I'd asked or something like that. And she was saying how she's like, she's so funny. She's so kind. She's so sweet. I just love her. I think she's great. She was gushing, and it was the sweetest thing ever. And but I also was confused because I'm like, does she think I'm somebody else? I was like, wait. So I was just, I didn't want to embarrass her or anything, but Chelsea finally, she's like, you know she's here, right? And she's like, oh yeah, Mary mentioned her. She's like, yeah, she's been on Craft Roulette. And Chelsea's like, no, she's here. And I just kind of, hi, like waved a little bit. And then she just, poor thing, turned beet red. She's like, oh my gosh, what? She just kept saying, I can't believe you're here. I can't believe you're in person. So I'm like, oh my gosh, this is my 15 minutes right here.
Oh, it was cute though. And then she was on a Zoom call later.
Yes.
Y'all were. And that was the only time that we had all sorts of contributions that were the same.
Oh,
almost
right. Yes.
the same.
That was so funny. So we had
hang on 1 second. I want to say thank you, Samantha Designs too, for the super chat. We really appreciate that. And I really like that dancing gourd. Or the bowing gourd that you included. That's cute. Okay. Thank you. So that was fun though to have that. So Hat Trick came along, and you did just talk about this on a Zoom call last week on an after Zoom.
Yeah.
After Craft Roulette. And you had been sick 3 times with COVID. In hockey, if you get 3 times in a row, it's a hat trick.
3 goals in a game.
3 goals in a what?
In a game.
In a game. It's called a hat trick.
Yeah, I think in a single period, I think it's a natural hat trick.
Ooh.
I think. I can't quite
So
remember.
I just said, that you had a hat trick. And that's how that all came about. And I think it's a really cute name.
Yes, Lauren, by one player.
Oh,
a
there you
single
go.
player scoring 3 goals in a game is a hat trick. I think 3 goals in a period is a natural hat trick.
Perfect. Oh, interesting. Most people think I'm a hockey mom, or that I'm some kind of hockey ingenue. I am not. not.
I love that.
I most definitely am not. And it's funny because when I go to shows and things like that, and Craft Roulette comes up in my life all the time because I talk to people about it all the time. And so people are saying like, oh yeah, Craft Roulette, this and that. And then they're like, oh, who are you? And I was like, oh, Mary calls me Hat Trick. Oh, I get that a lot. And then, of course, the question immediately, okay, why does she call you Hat Trick? So I'm explaining this one a lot, but everybody seems to think it's because I either play hockey or I'm a hockey mom. Which
it's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. I will take it.
Hockey is a fun sport.
Indeed.
And congratulations, Abby Taylor, for coming in second on the tournament.
Ooh.
That was pretty cool.
It is cool. Well done. All right. I don't actually know what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of going with it.
Well, that's what we do.
That is what we do.
We have a lot of practice doing that very thing, not knowing what we're doing.
Sometimes I think it's kind of for the better, because then you go on a journey, and next thing you know, you came up with something that you really enjoy. So I'm okay with this.
I think the octopus thing is a Detroit Red Wings thing, and we don't know why they do that. Or I don't.
I've not
Yeah,
watched.
they throw octopi on the ice, don't they?
Do they
certain
really?
teams for certain teams for hat tricks, which means that somebody sneaks an octopus into the game and then waits for it.
Gosh. Okay, well now I have a new life goal. So.
Gee.
I mean, I have to live up to my name somehow, right? Like, I gotta make it happen.
Oh my goodness. So my coffee aisle is actually sleepy time. So thank you, Rebecca, for that idea.
It's a great idea, and that looks perfect. Your bear is so darn cute.
He's going to get sleepy. He's got his bumblebee jammies on.
It's adorable. The coloring is beautiful too. Wow.
Oh, it's real outside the line. It is.
I love it. I love it.
He's going to have kind of a crumpled little rug underneath him too. Out of burlap. That would be very rough.
Oh, that would be kind of rough. But bears are pretty itchy, so he might actually be into it.
Mm-hmm.
You might think that that's the best thing ever.
Look at him. He's so cute.
He
And then
is.
if I have this little sweetie, I don't know. My sentiments on my craft roulette cards are always suspect. And I think this will be no different. Just a little weird. Just a little weird. Let me look at your card. Let me see what you're doing. You're cutting out some mighty cute, pretty things.
I am. It's really handy. They're kind of already cut for me. I can just kind of pop them out. It's really handy. Yeah, do
That's
that.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that was great. So I'm not quite sure what I'm building up necessarily, but I'm like I said, I'm feeling a little grungy, a little collagey. I'm going with it.
Mm-hmm.
We're just gonna see what shakes out here.
Go for it.
Yeah, sometimes I feel
You
like
got a little base going on there.
yeah, exactly. And I went ahead and roughed up my edges anyway because why not? So
Yeah.
I felt like it. And sometimes I just think let the craft guide you rather than the other way around. So I'm gonna go with it, and we're just gonna see what happens here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds perfect.
Yeah, and I think my outside the lines is because I did these layers outside of the banner instead of stacking them on the banner. So
Mm-hmm.
my pants might be a wee bit stretchy here, but do you think we can count that? What does Deputy Heidi think? I better ask before I commit to this. So in case she's not liking it, I better make sure I got a plan B here.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine. She's awfully kind. She's the nicest lady. Did you get to see her when she had a mustache?
Oh my gosh, so funny. Yeah, so great. She was just a doll. That was a good time. Me?
Me?
Oh, okay.
Let me go out a little bit so I have more.
Let me see here.
I had to see where I was putting it. It's crooked. That's fine. That we'll know it's mine. So, Hat Trick was getting a sample of things that I will say no to when I show my strength before the show.
It was mighty impressive. Way more.
Because Stephen was just saying the camera looks so good. So he said, he said, I can show you my mom's strongest something. What was it?
It was your strength. So we all have
My
different
strength, just my strength. Wrong term.
Like you showed my mom's strength.
My mom's real strong at this. And I was like, oh my gosh, what is he going to say? What is he going to say? So, Stephen, what'd you say?
Can we spend $1,000 on a camera we'll only use a couple times a year, please?
I said, no, real fast.
You went hard. You said absolutely not.
It's my strength.
And I envy that because I don't know how to say no when it comes to buying things for my channel, for my craft room. I'm terrible at it. So I admire that. That is quite a gift.
It was funny.
It was very funny.
I've had lots of requests over the 5 years that we've been doing this.
It was pretty funny. I was laughing.
And almost all of them wind up in us trying to buy something cheap and then it breaking in some horrific way, and then us saying, okay, well, we'll just have to buy the real gear then.
But you gotta give her the no. You got to start somewhere.
Because then if I don't, then he'll go, okay, well, there's the inch. There's the chink in the armor. I can go more. I'm going for it. How about if that was good, let's go this way. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Love you, sweetie. That's a nice little sentiment.
Oh, that sure is. I love that. That is such a great sentiment set from the new release at Trinity. The whole Simply Sentimental collection is amazing.
Yep. I could look through and see if there's a love you, and I'm not going to because there's so many. Oh, look at Debbie Oren's giving you $5, Stephen, for a camera fund. That is not why I said that.
Debbie's such a sweetheart.
She's wonderful.
Yeah, she is. We got to spend some time together at Paper Ganza because we went on a tour of the craft community in Kansas City. So we got to see different stores and things. So we spent some time traveling around and going to lunch and all that good stuff. So that was a lot of fun.
You went, and Reagan Zick is helping you out too, Stephen.
Oh
my goodness, the powers that be.
That's wonderful.
You guys are too nice. So there's Kerwin. Hello. Is Ollie around?
He is. He's a little monster, so I don't know if anybody really wants to see him right now, but he is around. So he could make a visit. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah, maybe after we're done.
We'll get there. I know it. I see it in our future. We'll get there.
Everybody believes.
He told me it had a 29 feature on it that will make me look like I'm 29.
I wish that came on everything.
So I did go to the dentist today.
Oh, you did? I need to do that too.
I did, and got my teeth all cleaned up, and pearly whites, all pearly.
Lovely.
And the lady who was the hygienist, we were talking about country people because she grew up in Kansas in the country, and her grandfather was a country farmer. And we're talking about dentures and such. Oh my gosh, Kamato's in for you too. It's the fix is in. Oh my goodness, now Jennifer Corey's on. Thank you guys.
Well, I should probably put the order in now and get ahead of it.
Oh boy, let's see how strong is that strength right now, Mary? You gonna hold fast?
Well, I will say, I think the UPS guy goes by every once in a while now, and FedEx and all those guys just go by and say, why am I not stopping here like I did all spring for Paper Ganza, all those boxes. Sylvia Torres, you too, at two, Sylvia. Doggone you guys.
That's too funny.
Sylvia, shout out to Sylvia. She is like, at two, Tracy. So Sylvia is a big bonus card producer, and it's hard to believe, but I think it's 200 cards, right? Is that right? Am I saying that right? Am I tripping? You have sent in 200 bonus cards and like 160 some regular cards. Sylvia Torres is a card making machine.
Yeah, wowzers.
At two, Ellen. At two, Cindy. My gosh, I can see whose allegiance is here. It's not the old intrepid host that they follow. It's Mr. Producer. 201 bonus cards. That is amazing. Thank you. But I'm just having fun. You guys are too wonderful, and I appreciate you tons.
I'm trying to come up with a way that we can do Craft Roulette live at the next Paper Ganza.
Because it
and
wasn't
have
real
it be
great.
good.
Yeah.
Because all of my plans failed at Paper Ganza. I had about 7 layers of contingency planned to try and make that show happen, and everything failed. And so that's why the show was how it was.
And poor old Steven. He had this
And so
big...
thank you guys.
Thank you, Vicky BJ. He had this great big plan of how we were going to do the show, and I was off of it within seconds. So it was bad. He was having a hard night. Well, my goodness gracious, Kim and Sassy and Deanna, you guys are all too wonderful. Ugh.
I see a new camera in your future, Stephen.
The 29 filter better be good. If I don't look 29, I'm going to be disappointed. Cheryl, thank you so much. You're too nice. Oh, Smurf. Smurf, my friend, too. Oh, my goodness. Smurf, I cased her card on Wednesday. It was really fun. And Hat Trick is the one who writes the little write-up after in review, and I thank you publicly.
My pleasure. I love doing it. I think it's so much fun. Plus, I get kind of a front row seat every week to really observe what everybody did for the week and to kind of soak it in and get all the inspiration. And because I take the time to make sure I'm looking through the gallery and seeing everything, and I comment when I can. Sometimes I get a little swamped, but it's a really great opportunity to just soak in what everybody's done for the week. So I appreciate the opportunity to do that.
Well, it slows me down enough to kind of look at things and appreciate what people do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Otherwise, it's like scroll. You know how it is.
I do.
Get your phone in your hand, you scroll. Oh,
Yep.
Jan Cam, how are you feeling? She's got a flying gourd. Thank you. I'm going to have to look at this camera. I don't think he's telling the truth about the 29 filter.
I'm kind of intrigued by this. So what is it about it that you like so much, Stephen? Like, what is your 1 or 2 times a year that would make it worth it for you?
Well, the main feature would be it has a smart gimbal on it, and I tried using a gimbal with a cell phone, and the cell phones just you could never get the balance right with them. The little microphone attachments would always hit the equipment. The cell phones you'd have to reset them up. All of a sudden we were having to go find my mom's cell phone to try and do a live. There's just a bunch of stuff that wasn't really, and then a bunch of other stuff.
Okay.
But
they keep coming, Stephen. Rosie 42, thank you so much. And Carmen, thank you so much. And Elena, thank you as well. And Jill. This is a new.
all this I'm not sure if the camera that I was joking about is what will be bought, but something will be bought, and this will go towards it.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Which, if you can't tell, means we're probably going to be doing another Paper Ganza in some form or another. Wow, that's a huge one. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Donnelly.
That will definitely be going towards it.
Oh, and Kathleen Guthrie, not my sister-in-law. Thank you so much. And what is this? Shh, don't tell Mary. Hat Trick. Oh my goodness. So amazing. Oh my goodness.
I'm just crafting away. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my, she's so innocent.
It's so innocent.
Thank
but
you.
Maybe do I want another Paper Ganza? Maybe I do.
Maybe you do. It was fun.
Oh, it was so much fun. So much fun. I'm going to be riding that high for a long time because that was just such a great time. And I can't thank you all enough. Truly, like it was beyond. I think that's the way I could say it. It was beyond.
Oh,
All right, we're gonna put that.
look
I think
at this little guy. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Are you done? Are you done with yours?
Oh, I can goof off for
I can
hours.
do time too. That's why I'm math comic. I could stop here. I was
Take
gonna
your
go. Okay. I was just gonna put some bling on it, I think, and then
Mhm.
maybe it's a little bit of spatter. I've been very much into the distress spritz lately because it gives you the opportunity to do the spatter or splatter or whatever you want to call it, and get some shimmer on your card as well. So it kind of adds to that, I think. So I like that. So where do you fall in the spatter splatter category? Are you a spatter or a splatterer?
I'm definitely a splatter because, and here's the thinking.
I'd love to hear this.
Splatter is more onomatopoeic or what poetic
Yeah.
or whatever that word onomatopoeia. It sounds like splatter when you splat, but it does not sound like sat.
Okay.
But they're true words, both of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Thank you, Michelle.
that Michelle's doing it too.
Thank you, John. Thank you, Laura.
Michelle will be joining us on World Card Making Day from Australia. We're going to have 2 Aussies there. Oi, oi, oi. And then she will be joining us on the show because she will be doing the Christmas and October kind of card making thing, which we all want to hear about. John Pounds, you cool, Johnny. That is a cool thing for you to do. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you, Lenine. Thank you.
Laura Hood, Lenine,
Thank you,
Myandra. I don't even know you, Myandra. You need to come to the Paper Genza next time. How nice. Thank you. Goodness. So we do have some questions for you. We got so sidetracked here.
Yeah, take time, craft, and ask questions.
I will add some details.
All right.
Linda Veal asks, what gave you the inspiration for making a card in 15 minutes as a challenge?
It's an excellent question, Linda. I'm a glutton for punishment. No. It is because I, like many of us crafters, many of us are super busy all the time. And it's difficult sometimes to find the time to craft that we really want to do. And so I have started, what I was trying to do was figure out, okay, I think about card making throughout the day as it is. I think about what I want to do when I get off work and what kind of stuff I want to make and what design team projects I'm working on, things like that. And I kind of create layouts and stuff in my head. And then I might think, oh, well, this product would look good with this color palette or something like that. So I'm thinking about it, a lot throughout the day. But obviously I can't craft because I'm at work. But I thought, okay, well, what if I think about it so much that when I get home, I can actually take a solid 15 minutes and make something that I'm really proud of and happy with and feel like, feel good about, but I actually managed to do it in 15 minutes. And if I can do that, because I've already thought about what I want to use, I've thought about how I want to use it. If I can do all of that, maybe I can just make, and make it quickly so that I can take a good 15 minutes to enjoy the world of crafting and not feel like I've, gotten lost in along the way or whatever the case. So I decided to give it a shot. I said, let's try it. And I did it a couple times by myself. I went live and I did a 15-minute card once or twice. I think I did it twice. And both times I failed miserably as far as the time goes. Did not happen. But I decided, what makes crafting more fun? Doing it with friends.
Yeah.
So I roped in some of my good crafty friends and they were wonderfully good sports. My first guest was Jen Gross. She's one of my crafty besties.
Good one to start with.
Absolutely.
So we're about halfway to the camera, to be honest.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Oh, it's pretty incredible. So thank you.
That is nutty crazy.
It will be used in that.
Thank you,
It
Crazy
will be
Kitty.
put towards that direction.
Thank you,
100%
Cheryl.
guaranteed.
You're amazing. By the way, last year you were also kind and got an ice maker for me. I love that thing. It's great. Thank you.
I had a friend who recently got like a countertop ice maker and she says it's one of the best things she ever bought.
It is.
So,
it's great.
I thought of you when she said that. I'm like, I've heard it's pretty great. So yeah, that's nice. That's really nice.
So you think your cards, have they gotten more complicated as you have been making them faster, or Or are they staying this kind of classic and simple, or what do you?
I feel like it's kind of a mix of both. Not necessarily more complicated, but maybe I'm getting quicker. Honestly, I might be getting a little bit faster. Like I'm pretty much done here except for my embellishments. So that's for me. That's saying something, because that was also part of why I did this, is because I'm not a fast crafter at all. I never have been. I agonize.
Could have fooled me.
But I do. I sit and hesitate, and I second guess, and I just, oh, I'm so sorry. Apparently, I had an alarm on.
Well, thank you, Texas Craft.
Well, now you know what? There's a lot of these folks that are giving us super chats that were at Paper Ganza. I think that's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet.
Very much deserved, though. Very much deserved.
They don't want us to fail again. I love that. Thank you. Oh my goodness. We'll have it'll be fine.
Ellen says I need to start a pencil fund for you, but Patty Beck, I think, took care of the pencil need for years and years to come.
I have a great box of pencils.
Thank you, Cindy.
I just have this little one, and I just
thank you. Mark.
What in the world? This is an eruption. I've never seen anything like this. I feel like Jerry Lewis at the on Labor Day. Thank you, my friend Vicky Logan, who just gave us a super chat. One of the first contributors, maybe the first.
It was either her or the
or
other
Vicky Emerson.
Episode number 2. We didn't even ask for people to contribute. Vicky contributed.
We didn't even know we needed that, and we did. That was awful.
That's awesome.
I'm going to put a little.
So I would love to ask the chat what they think about embellishments here. I've got I'm curious. Do we go with the gorgeous dark gray sparkle spots because the wood here is kind of dark gray, or do we do this fairy aura kind of holographic pinky color? Curious what people would go with, because like I said, this is where I get stuck.
Yeah.
Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Christina.
That's awfully sweet. Pink or silver?
Yeah, it's pretty much where I'm at.
Yeah. Pink would be pretty, but silver will keep it more elegant, I think. What do you think?
Stephen, what do you think?
I was thinking about cameras, to be honest.
Gray or pink camera, which sounds better?
I mean, you'd want contrast. So if you're putting it on the pink stuff, put gray. If you're putting it on the gray stuff, put pink.
So smart. Okay.
Bossy. So that's what I call it. Michelle Lupton says both.
That's
Sharon Goodman. Thank you.
Right. Both it is. You know what?
Oh, it's Carmen Grande. Carmen Grande is in the room.
Actor extraordinaire.
So Jen Gross. Speaking of Jen Gross, your first guest on Card Chaos.
Yes.
Says, I know you're not an A9 fan, which, you made friends. By the way, you need to go. We would love to have you go and subscribe to Hat Trick's YouTube channel. She needs you guys can do it. This is so easy. This is like so much easier than sending us a super chat. Her YouTube channel is in the description and the title. Just hop on over there so you don't miss a minute of Card Chaos. Let's get her to 1,000 tonight, please. But Jen Gross says, I know you're not an A9 fan. And that's what reminded me of your subscriptions, because you bought those votes. And she says, I'm curious, what is your biggest crafting pet peeve? Is it that splatter thing?
Oh, well, no.
Tina.
Hold on. One second. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Martha. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Tina.
Good golly.
You might have this camera by the end of the night, Stephen.
I think so.
Well done, Chatterbox. Well done.
No kidding. Wow.
Why we love this community so much. Talk about getting together and doing important things that are great for everybody. I love it.
Yep. They're the best.
Good. So good.
So now we get some subscriptions here. Jill Pounds did.
Oh, thank
BJ's
you.
already done it. Joy's already done it. Okay, so do you have a pet peeve? Is it the what?
Crafty pet peeve.
What gets
So-
under your
Hmm.
crafty fingernails?
That's
Camille,
a
thank
really
you.
good question.
Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Camille.
What gets under my skin when it comes to crafting? That's
And skeletons don't get anything. That nothing bothers them because they don't let anything gets under their skin. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Christy. Wow.
It's like, who bothers them? Nobody.
Oh my goodness, nobody. That's right.
Honestly, I don't know that I have any crafty pet peeves. I'm sitting here trying to think. I don't know that I do. I'm
Not
trying
enough
to think.
time.
Well, yeah, okay. If we go with that route, absolutely. That is
Yeah.
a big problem. But no, maybe my crafty pet peeve is, but I still enjoy it sort of, but is the fact that it takes so much time to clean up after I craft.
Oh, fair enough.
That must be my pet peeve because I'm not a big fan of cleaning in the first place. It's not how I want to spend a Saturday night, but at the same time, it's worth it because it means I get to make more stuff later. So
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that might be kind of why. But yeah, so I don't really, there's really not too much about crafting I don't care for. So I guess that means I'm in the right hobby, huh?
I think so. Yeah. You don't get mad when you miss a pet or anything. It's just
Yeah,
all there.
exactly.
My goodness, a couple more thank yous to Kalinda, Allison, Allie Cope. You are such a friend of Craft Roulette. I always think I need to send her a card. She's so nice. She's always a great moderator. Great. Sometimes Pam Kennedy, my friend from my old Close My Heart days, and her cards are under great. She was also at Paper Kansas, so much fun. And Vicky Ruda, who will be on our World Card Making Day, and our friend in the UK. Thank you so much. Gretchen Floyd, too. Gretchen, did you get your swag bag, by the way? Because I mailed it. I'm sorry. I feel like we have just taken over your show here with thank yous.
I think
But that's okay in that we are going to have you as our co-host for a community showcase on the first Saturday in September.
Yes, I'm so excited to talk about amazing contributors who make videos. It's wonderful.
Yes. Yeah. And you have made some.
I have. And you know what? I was thinking about this earlier. I've actually made quite a few. The problem is, that's what it is. There's my pet peeve. Okay. So, okay, mine isn't so much about crafting. It's about being a content creator, and it's editing. Editing is my pet peeve 100% because I'm terrible at it. It takes so long. I do not have the time to do it. And so I have made many Craft Roulette videos, lots of content just hanging out and not been put to use yet. So that has to be my pet peeve. And that's more of a me problem than it is a crafting problem, but that's the tough part for me. So I would have way more content on my channel, which I have a decent amount, but I'd have way more if time wasn't a factor because editing is such an arduous task for me. Yeah. So that's got to be it.
Well, there you go. You worked out your whole.
I did.
You didn't have to lay down on a therapist couch or anything. You figured it out.
True.
Pam Kennedy came back for second dips. Thank you so much, Linda Gorman and Rebecca Griffith. Thank you, Rebecca. Do you like how this card turned out? Thank you for the idea.
Oh, I kind of need a sentiment. I kind of forgot it. Oh, yeah, that seems like an important part of the card.
Our friend Susan Binstead, who represented Canada at Paper Ganza, says she's been looking forward to this show. Trouble is, she thinks she cannot think fast enough to keep up with us. But she says, rest assured, she will watch the rerun and maybe even twice. She's a friend.
Thank you, Heidi.
She's a lot of fun.
Yeah, she is.
I was so glad to meet her. It was a blast.
Me too. I can't thank you both enough for making it possible and like facilitating the opportunity for us to meet each other. I met so many people that I've communicated with for years, honestly, for the first time. It was amazing.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like I just want to keep saying thank you over and over again because it's genuinely I just, yes, just thank you over and over again. Thank you.
It was fun. It was fun.
It was an incredible time.
And I'm sorry for those who couldn't come with us. But
Me too. And I know it's kind of rough sometimes to hear about the things that you missed out on. I know that can be kind of rough. So I do apologize for that, but just know that we kept you with us in our hearts and in our thoughts, because we knew that even as good of a time we were having, it would have been even better with you there.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Heidi. Stephanie, who is not really Stephanie, but she told me the German way of saying Stephanie, but I won't embarrass her or me or slight all the German accent people that speak German. I just won't do it. But Stephanie Mormon says, Irene, please tell us about your craft or cry challenge and how to participate.
Oh, I'd be happy to. So it's card chaos, 15-minute cards or quarter-hour cards. The quarter-hour cards came from alliteration, because I love alliteration, but it was Dina Glens who actually named it. So Thank you to Dina for that. So card chaos is a series of lives, basically. But in this particular version, the quarter-hour cards, the show is every Monday at 6:00 Central Time, 7 Eastern, and you can participate just by hopping on to YouTube and joining my channel and checking out who's on with me, which I know you mentioned Vicky Ruda a little bit ago. She's actually going to be my guest on Monday.
Oh, nice.
So,
how fun.
So we're going to have some fun on Monday with that. We are both Alice in Wonderland fans, so expect to see some Alice coming out.
Perfect.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, you can just join the channel if you'd like and check it out and then play along. It's so much fun when people play along. I love it. It's a great time. And
so craft and cry is the same as the chaos.
Yeah, it's basically just the title of the show is just 15 minutes to craft or cry.
Okay.
The question: Will we craft or will we cry? Sometimes
so far, you've always crafted, right? Nobody's cried.
No, there's no crying and crafting.
There's no crying and crafting. That's right. There may be some wadding. There may be some tearing, but there's no crying.
Correct.
There may be some growling.
Just a little bit here and there.
Yeah. There may be some moaning. Oh, dear mama llama, what have I done? But yeah, that's good. That's
right. So yeah, it's a great time. I love having people play, because I truly get so inspired, and none of this is me like pandering in any kind of way. I genuinely love when people craft, because I'm so inspired by what everybody makes. It just makes my day. It really does. I'm always in awe of what people can create. It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Crafting is amazing. It
is fun.
I sound cheesy, but I mean it.
Yeah, no, it's not. No, I understand. I totally understand meaning it. Did we say thank you to Julie? Julie, that was so thoughtful. Yes. Okay.
Yes, and yes, thank you, Julie. Again.
I can't wait to see me looking like I'm 29. So I did want to tell this story about this lady who cleaned my teeth, because it was such a funny story. We were talking about dentures and teeth, and because that's what you talk about. At least that's what hygienists talk about when your mouth is full of stuff. And she said that her grandfather, who was an old farmer from Kansas, got dentures one time, and he didn't like them. And on the way home, just the way home from getting his dentures, he threw them out the window because he didn't like them so much. And I thought, wouldn't that be funny to come along and find these dentures? Is this a crime scene? What is going on here? So, we were just I had my mouth full of stuff, and I was trying to laugh.
Imagine meeting him, and like 4 words into meeting him, he's like, nope, don't want to know you. See you, bye. I can tell already.
So funny.
It sounded like he definitely had fast opinions. Thank you, Nima. You're awfully kind. Thank you, Jody.
Thank you, Nima, and thank you, Jody.
Goodness gracious. You have been way over the top. Great. But I thought that was a great story.
That is a great story. And isn't it amazing how at the dentist is usually when people pick to talk to you about all kinds of like deep things and like they want responses from you and you're just like, oh, trying to.
Do you have any plans this weekend?
Exactly. But the amazing thing is they almost always understand exactly what you just said. Incredible.
Yeah.
Like how do that's got to be a class in and of itself when they go to college, how to understand humble mouth.
Have you seen the it was an early internet face or social media thing where you had the mouth guard in your mouth and you tried to speak. It was a game. It was wonderful. I didn't do it, but I can't watch those without laughing because they're just so funny.
Thank you, Deb Shaw.
Deb Shaw, you nice girl, you. Thank you. Look at that bear. He's so cute. Yeah, I go on a bear bender after all. I don't know.
All right. How are we doing on time?
Oh, we're doing fine. We had more than 15 minutes, thank goodness.
Okay.
We had no time limits here.
Decided to go a little off track here and do
What'd
something.
you end up doing?
Well, I decided I wanted to move my sentiment down here only because I didn't want to cover those petals. I was going, or not the petals, the leaves. I was going to, but they're just pretty, and I didn't want to cover
They're
them.
pretty. I agree. I always have a hard time covering pretty parts.
Yeah, exactly.
Jessica B says, I just got here. I'm not sure what exactly is going on, but I think this is to make me look 29. LOL. Yep,
exactly
we're
right.
all going for 29 next time we meet. Thank you, Jessica, and thank you, Susan.
Turning back the wheels of
Also
time.
fine. Honestly, the camera he does have for my face cam does a pretty good job of making me look
It has a skin
pretty
smoothing
good.
feature. It's on max.
And one time, one of my husband's friends came over and I was sitting at my business desk. I didn't have any makeup on. He goes, I watched your show. You look so good with your makeup on.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, oh, what does that mean? Thank you, Christine.
Goodness gracious.
I almost threw my dentures at him.
There you go. Well, I have to tell you, and this is 100% the truth, on more than one occasion, because again, we watch Craft Roulette as a group often. We Zoom together and watch the show together, and it's always a good time. But on many more than one occasion, we've all just kind of said, man, Mary is just so pretty. So there you go. Very true.
You should see me when I'm doing admin with no makeup on.
Well, then you're
It
just
ain't
naturally
pretty. There you
beautiful.
go.
There you go.
Thank you, Susan.
Susan Binstead, thank you so kindly. You
can
want to
make
look 29 again next time you're at Paper Ganza, right?
Like, we'll get you this camera, but only if you share the goods.
And according to YouTube, we're at 785. So thank you so
Oh
much.
my
I was not
gosh.
expecting that.
Amazing.
It will be put towards Paper Ganza. Almost certainly a camera. If not a camera, then a cheaper camera and something else media-wise, because I have quite a list.
Wow.
Because I was not happy with how it looked and sounded, and I want it to look and sound very good, because that's what I like.
Yep, that's true. This
We
is
can
all
make it
true
happen.
stuff.
We can make it
That's-
happen, everybody.
That is amazing. So how are we doing on subscriptions?
Roberta was watching that.
Okay, Roberta,
Oh,
what do you...
Roberta. Another
She's always
crafty
on top of that.
She
She's
is.
good at that.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, yeah, we need some more. We need some more. I'm going to tell you dentist stories until we get to 1,000. I've got a bunch. They're not all pleasant either. Oh, my gosh. I tell you, we all have those. I wouldn't do that, though.
I
That
definitely.
would be bad.
No, well, I know. I definitely have to go to the dentist as well. I have a rather terrible toothache actually at the moment.
Oh, no.
Well, it's been something I've been fighting for a while, and I tried to go get it done, and it was a whole fiasco. And I've gone, and they even had like they did the shot in my gums like in 5-6 places, and still it didn't happen. So I just Yeah, I've been having a rough time with this one darn tooth. At this point, anybody in the chatterbox have a string and a doorknob? Because let's do it.
Oh,
Just get it out.
clove oil, even though it's hot,
Oh.
you have to water it down a little bit with some other oil, but it's real good for toothache.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah, when you get a root canal, that's one of the things they do when they have you all cleaned out. They put a clove-based, smelly kind of thing. I love it. It's my favorite part.
Connie Teeter asks, who needs subscribers, Mom?
Who needs subscribers is Artemis made one. And you can find that link in the description and in the title of this very YouTube episode.
I appreciate that. That's really sweet. Thank you. It's been a fun road, and I have noticed with Card Chaos the subscriptions have gone up, which is really nice because people are having fun, which is what it's all about for me. So making people laugh, having a good time, that's my life pretty much in a nutshell. That's what I like to do. Make people laugh and have fun.
That's not a bad goal.
No, definitely not. And that's not to say I can't be serious. I can. I just prefer not to be.
I hear you.
There's plenty of time.
Do you have inappropriate laughter disorder? It is the medical community has not figured it out yet, but I have it.
It's contagious.
And it's very contagious.
It is. Mine usually pops up at funerals.
Exactly. Exactly. When you think you're in a very serious situation, oh my gosh, and you feel it coming up from your bottom of your jaw. And you just know you're going to start laughing. And I've told this story before, but one of my dear friends, Janie, was visiting from North Carolina. And she was telling me a very serious story. And I looked at her and I just grabbed her hands and said, Janie, I am so sorry. I'm about to burst out laughing because you have two different kinds of earrings on.
Oh my gosh.
And it was so inappropriate. A good friend would have held it together, but I couldn't.
Sometimes
I haven't seen her, I don't think, since either.
Like, I'm done with this. It's so funny.
I said Janie, but JD sounds pretty good too.
Absolutely. That happened a lot to my mom and I when we were at church when I was young. We would be sitting there and it was just out of nowhere for no reason. Yep. We would just look at each other and we were doing everything. I mean, full body shaking, trying to hold it in, Then we would catch our breath and we would have tears streaming down our face, not making one sound because we're trying so hard, just convulsing with laughter. And then we'd finally get it under control, get our lives together. And the next thing you know, we look at each other and it starts all over again. All over again.
I remember doing that to my mom, holding the hymnal and doing this to the beat, just lifting the hymnal down, and she lost it. It was awesome.
That's so funny. You never know when it's going to strike or why. You don't know what's going to set you off. You don't know where it's coming from.
No.
It could be the most serious of situations, but
yes,
it's just sometimes your body just decides, you know what, I need a good laugh. So
Yep. I can still do that with my mom's memory, thinking about my mom and just the things that would set her off.
Oh, really?
And just go for it. My daughters and I do it too. We call it crafting. It's not crafting. It's called craft. It's like craft. Cry. We laugh until we cry. So we call it crafting.
That's great.
And we had it, and we knew that Mom was done laughing when she started to cough. And then she had to get her breath there too.
Oh, that's so funny. And when you laugh like that too, your jaw aches and you can't even see it. You can't help it. It's
everything hurts. Everything's so good. I love it.
Mm-hmm. The more serious the situation, the more likelihood that your symptoms will come on. Yeah, it's a dangerous affliction, but there are worse out there.
So. There is. There's so much worse.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think we got this done. I
think
do.
so.
I think we have come and met the match that Mr.
Yeah.
Wheel has dealt. I'm
I
going to
think
make sure
Mr. Wheel is okay.
let me make sure I have all my parameters in here since our cards are so different. I'm thinking, wait, did I do it right? So
I know. I think I made it too. Like, I thought
I've
for a minute
got
I did.
I've got a 4x6 card. I've got coffee aisle colors, and I went with Celestial Seasonings Sleepy Time. So I went ahead and brought that in as imagery too, with my bear with his hat on and his little beddy time. And he's going to be so sleepy and have such good dreams, and he's going to dream about laughing. And then from a tree, we've got wood, and bees hang out in trees. And I think that's probably it for my wood and from a tree. And then outside the line, I went outside the line all over the place with my coloring. So I even added a little mouse right there in his home.
Thank you, Lily.
Thank you, Lily.
It's so cute. So
It
cute.
worked out. So what did you come up with to handle that wheel?
So I decided that I was going to use that card kit that I've never used before. So why not?
Love it.
So for the 4x6, it had a card base already included for 4x6. So there we go.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah. The coffee aisle colors, I pulled in some of these florals and this butterfly that had the browns, and it's got this like a creamer type color. So creamer with the coffee. From a tree, there's this panel back here that is kind of like wood slats, I think.
Really smart.
Yeah, thank you. It was an accident, but I'll take it. And outside the line, I made a couple things. My butterfly here is outside the edge of my card.
Mhm.
So outside the line there. And then these are outside the border of the banner, as are my florals down here. And then I also did some white scribbles that are kind of outside the lines and just wherever.
Because
So,
we
yeah.
still want to doodle. Because we
Of
doodled last week and we're still having fun doodling this week.
That's right.
Enjoy the doodle.
Mm-hmm.
We did it. I think that's great. And we took over 15 minutes, so you probably feel like you're luxuriating.
A little bit. This is kind of great.
Yeah.
I figured out, where to put the placement. I'm okay with this. This was fun.
So you can do short, you can do long.
Absolutely. One of the things I like doing too with Card Chaos is giving tips on how to make cards quickly. So I think I've been trying to incorporate that in what I'm doing, and I think it's working.
Yeah.
I got this done, so I'm very happy about that.
That's very, very pretty.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yours is adorable. I love the little bee costume. It's so cute.
Well, that's from Pink and Maine. So when I give away a gift certificate to Pink and Maine, maybe they will buy some bees.
Ooh,
I
good
mean,
call.
bears that look like bees.
It's adorable.
It's a really cute set. It's got a whole bunch of bears.
Oh, look at them. I did
Yeah.
not see that set. I might need to go pick that up.
They
That's
also have one for winter too. I think that has come out. So
There's something about little critters in costumes that I just think are the best. They're just
it's hard. It's hard not to love them.
right.
They're so
It is.
sweet.
They
Yeah.
are. And the little
But I
hat.
don't like real animals in clothes too much.
Yeah.
But that's a little harder.
Yeah.
But it's fine. Some animals look great in clothes, but
Sure.
a horse with a hat on is very, very good. With the ears sticking out. I love that.
Oh, that is really
Things
cute.
like that. Yeah, I have some pictures of our horses with their Santa hats on. They were cute.
Oh, it's Santa hats.
You
It's so
had to work really fast.
I bet. Yeah, that makes sense. Even Ollie's not a big fan of wearing clothes, so I
No.
definitely have to be cautious about what I put him in and when. So I don't really do it very often. Plus, my husband hates it. So he's like, "Stop putting our dog in sweaters." Okay.
Well, some of them like it. They really get cold. So little critters on stamps, man, they are just made for clothes and made for fun.
I agree.
like
2D animals in costumes. I'm all about it.
Well, you know what? I think we better give some things away. Tell them who's coming up, how they can play, and then come back and say goodnight. Maybe
Exciting.
Ollie will come and visit us. Yeah, we had Kerwin.
That's true. That's true.
We'll be back with you in just a minute.
Okay.
That was a fun night. Yeah, the chatterbox was, you really did outdo yourself tonight. Thank you. 100 times. Thank you. Do play. We'd love to have you play too. That means a ton to us when I look and see all your cards and see what you came up with. When you shook those 4 parameters together and said, I got an idea. Let me try it out. And you go have a little fun and play, and maybe in 15 minutes, maybe in an hour, maybe it takes you all weekend. You have till Sunday at midnight to send it in. Go to craftroulette.live, submit a contribution, and it will appear in our galleries. It's that easy. If you can upload to Facebook, you can upload to craftroulette.live. We've got great guests coming. We get to meet a new guest next week. She does a lot of stamping. I think her, I'm not going to say it, but she's great. Amanda introduced us to her. I had tried to get her on the show, but I couldn't find how to contact her. And then Amanda met her at Bellicon, and she's going to be on. And I'm super excited to meet Meg Daves. And then Katerina Tarda will be joining us from the middle of the night in Germany. Create with Christy, also from Bellicon, will be joining us after that. Tracy and Bill, oh, Bill, don't you be firing me, will be coming in after that. And then our Chelsea, our little glitter bubble. We always have fun with her. Don't miss a week. Have you subscribed to our channel and Hat Tricks channel? That would be great. Join us every week. Every week is a little different. You just never know. We get different parameters. We have different guests. I'm usually about the same.
It'll be microphones next week.
Oh my gosh. So thank you, members. We aren't poppers, but thank you. Thank you very much.
No, I'm joking, but I'm going to be buying microphones for Paper Kansas. So
Stop it. Stop it. Thank you all for joining us as members. That is a great help to us, is when you're a member of Craft Roulette's culture. That means that we are able to come here every Friday night and beg for money and for free. So everybody can play. Everybody can join in on the fun. Little kids, older kids, kids of all ages. It's a wonderful thing to be able to reach out to the world with this. I hear the nicest comments. And thank you. It's all because you are so kind to be so giving. I appreciate you. Kiss those brains. Woo! And I know there's some confetti coming on. That means we're going to give away some stuff. I love giving away other people's stuff. We have, Amanda, I already have some giveaways for World Card Making Day. Yay! So we will talk about that soon. But I'm excited. We already have giveaways. Now, if you send in a card, that's how you get on the wheel. And if you sent in a card last week, your name should be on there unless you opted out. We always give away a Krog first. Oh, I should have Hat Trick saying what that is.
hold on.
Here comes Hat Trick to tell you what a Krog is. There you are. You're on.
It's the most coveted prize in the Craftiverse. Craft Roulette original giveaway of Krog. It's a handmade card with an itty bitty gift.
Brilliant. That's it. That's it. Absolutely it. And it is also morphed into frogs. So there are now Krog frogs. Try to explain Craft Roulette to somebody that does not make cards, has never seen the show, and they'll probably put you away for years.
Irene, can I get you for just half a second? Because I want to record that on a different thing really fast. So can I have you say that Krog thing again?
Sure. Yeah, give me
right.
1 second. I'll pull it up to make sure I don't mess it up.
Whenever you're ready.
All right.
And you can win a Krog.
A Craft Roulette original giveaway, the most coveted prize in the Crafterverse.
A handmade card with an itty bitty gift.
Thank you.
I don't want to skip that again, but we can do it again later if you want to. That's fine.
Yes.
You were put on the spot. For a handmade card with an itty bitty gift, who's going to get it? It goes all over the world. Thank you so much for all those wonderful cards. I wish I could send a card to everybody. It's not going to happen. Oh my goodness. Because you're so many. Oh my goodness. Alaya. I think that was the first time for her. Was
Yep.
it? Awesome.
Congrats.
After the spinning is done, there will be an opening on craftroulette.live to claim your prize. And so please do that and use the same email that you used to send in your card, because there's a filter. And we want to make sure there's no nefarious types trying to get people's crogs. Oh, for a Craft Roulette goodie bag, this does need to stay in the United States. Oh, and it will. Tyler Perry. Oh, fun. Tyler Perry was a member guest a couple weeks ago. We had so much fun talking about turtles, among other things. A member show is for our membership group. It is with a member talking about the cards members have sent in and many other things as well. But Tyler was great. His wife, Tanya B, is going to get a confetti. Tanya B, a $25 gift certificate. His wife and mother-in-law were at Paper Ganza, and I thought, oh, poor Tyler. I'm going to have him be a guest on the member show, and he's such a nice guy. I really enjoy him. Trying to get him to have a YouTube channel on mocktails that he makes up. Mocktails and cards. He makes like recipe cards for his mocktails that he writes.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's
Irene, you're
brilliant.
just on here now, by the way. I forgot to take you off.
Waffle flour, $25 to Lisa. Lisa Hunter has been a Craft Roulette contributor for many, many, many moons. Super nice gal. I'm excited for you. For a Pink and Main gift certificate, maybe you can get yourself some bears. Or whatever you want. It's a $25 gift certificate. You'll have fun. Who's going to get it?
I'm very
I don't know
excited.
if Tyler's here. He's usually working on Friday nights. He and his
I'm
wife
not here.
wait tables. Deborah Norris. Congratulations, Deborah Norris. I look forward to getting these things to you probably Monday. And because we try not to work on too much on Saturday. So that'll be great. Thank you. Make sure you claim your prize and we'll get y'all taken care of. Now there she where'd you go? You pulled a fast one on me. There she be.
I knew you would just talk to her if she was in the small little box.
I'll just popping in and out
I had
whenever,
to
you
take
know.
her out so that the next guest wouldn't be in there next week, and I'd be like, "Why are you here?"
Like, leave it to me to confuse things. That tracks. Definitely.
That's all right. We need it shaken up every once in a while.
Absolutely.
Well, you did it.
Thank you.
Tell us one more time. Mondays, how are we doing on subs for you? Go down to the description and or the title. Click the link to Artemis Made One and give her a sub. Because you can tell she's a lot of fun. What a great way to spend our Monday evenings.
You know, Monday is a day of the week that I never really looked forward to. So now I have a reason to. So I'm having a great time.
Everyone's saying that you're at 890 subs now.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you, friends.
891.
Amazing. That's really kind.
We'll keep working on it.
And before everybody else leaves, thank you so much for all the funds raised. We will report on what happens with them. It might not be immediate because I have lots of planning to do, and since time is on our side, I will probably also try and wait for deals and sales. So
He's been taught well, at least. Retail full price is not a good word.
Full price is not a good word, but I will say that I will often buy new when I can, because when you're only using it a couple times a year, I don't trust used stuff to have those. I can't learn the kinks that come with the used stuff in a couple times a year. That's okay. That's all I have to say. Thank you. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
But you know what? We started with really low grade supplies here, and he has steadily upgraded the whole studio. So I can't really fight. He's done well.
Done an amazing job.
Yeah.
Incredible. So yeah, I guess he's earned it, I suppose.
I guess.
I guess.
So Monday at 6 o'clock Central Daylight. Oh, there he goes with the cheering. Central Daylight Time is your show, and Vicky Ruda, the Craftacular creator, give a clicky for Vicky, will be your guest this week. Amanda was last week. This will be your 6th one.
This will be the
something like that.
8th or 9th.
8th or 9th.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I think this past week was number 8. I'm pretty sure. So I think the next one's number 9. Well, usually 9 comes after 8. I can't be certain though.
Well,
Math is not
know.
so.
It depends on which way you're going, up or down. There's also a little rumor that Hattrick may be doing a pre-craft roulette show every once in a while.
So maybe there might be another card chaos opportunity, and it might have to do with some vetoed parameters, and it might have to do with, I'm sure, an A9 card.
Yeah.
Might have to do with some things that come before craft roulette. So maybe a little bit of a warm up.
So when you guys are looking for something to do before craft roulette, there may be an occasional show, at least at this point. I don't want you to burn out.
Yeah, that's why I can't commit to doing every week, but I'm thinking right now at least once a month I'll do a pre-craft roulette show at from like 5:30 to 6, and we're gonna play with some vetoed parameters from the previous week. So
that's
we'll see.
So fun. Yeah,
we're gonna face Mr. Wheel and say, nah, I'll hold my root beer. I got this.
There's another one.
Right, I know. This is just my vernacular now. I speak in craft roulette.
I know. That's how you should speak.
It's absolutely right. If this is wrong, I don't want to be.
I don't want to be right. Thank you, Chatterbox. Thank you so very much for all your kind contributions. I'm humbled and amazed. Mr. Producer, well done. What a guy. I remember when Mr. Producer was trying to go around getting some food for Thanksgiving for homeless or whatever, and it was non-perishable, but he just said, we're collecting non-rot food.
I was 3 years old, by the way. She did not lean into that story.
It was last year.
Don't lie. It was just last week. Come on.
Join us Wednesday for In Review. Monday on Artemis Made with 1,000 subs, and next Friday. Thank you. This is Nighty Night. Thanks, Irene.
Night. Thank you so much. Take care, everybody.